Greetings, everyone. My name is Ben Boring, and I would like to welcome you to the TrueCore Federal Credit Union's annual meeting. We apologize for the delay, but we're going to keep on going. So TrueCore is celebrating its 82nd year this year in 2022, and I would like to say that it has been a privilege to be part of the board of directors for the last 10 years. And I've also been a member owner since the early 90s. As I have grown professionally, the credit union has been there for me fiscally, but what I didn't know that I would become part of a larger family. The family atmosphere has brought the credit union to where it is today, with many charitable organizations and countless volunteer hours our employees do for our community. With that commitment to the community, I am proud to say that TrueCore is one of the top financial institutions in Licking County, if not nationally. I would like to continue the meeting with the reading of the minutes. Is there a motion to dispense the reading of the minutes? Do I have a second? Okay, I have a second. All in favor? Aye. Okay. The motion to disperse has been approved. Next, we have the treasurer's report. Do we have a motion to dispense of the treasurer's report? Yes. Okay, I have a first. Do I have a second? All right. All in favor? Aye. All right. The motion for the dispense has been approved, and the next part of the program is the Supervisory Committee, and this is Emily Cook.
The Supervisory Committee, also referred to as the Audit Committee, has two general goals. One, to ensure that management's financial reporting objectives have been met, and two, that management practices and procedures safeguard members' assets. To meet these goals, the committee takes steps to determine that the credit union managers, 1, establish and maintain effective internal controls that meet requirements of regulatory agencies and institution insurers. 2, promptly prepare accounting records and financial reports to accurately reflect operations and results. 3, properly administer the relevant plans, policies, and control procedures established by the board of directors. 4, establish policies and control procedures that safeguard against error, carelessness, conflict of interest, self-dealing, and fraud. The committee makes these determinations by conducting audits of credit union records and verification of those records. Throughout the year, the committee follows a planned agenda to check various records and procedures. In addition, the Supervisory Committee also hires an independent audit firm to do a more detailed analysis of credit union operations. In 2021, we hired Lilly & Company, LLC, a nationally known credit union audit firm, to perform an opinion audit. An opinion audit provides the committee and the credit union with a certification from the audit firm concerning the accuracy of credit union records. In the written opinion of the auditors, they found that financial statements of TrueCore Credit Union were presented fairly in all material respects and accurately reflected the financial position of the credit union as of June 30th, 2021, and the results of the credit union operations and its cash flows conformed with accounting principles. This committee is dedicated to assuring the credit union continues to grow safely and soundly for the benefit of all. You belong to a well-run and secure credit union. The committee wants to publicly acknowledge Jay Young and his staff for continuing and strengthening the credit union's position in the local financial community. On behalf of the Supervisory Committee, I respectfully submit this report for approval.
Thank you, Emily. The next section is the CEO remarks from Jay Young.
Good evening and welcome to our 2022 annual meeting. Unfortunately, we are virtual again this year, but we do have high hopes to be back together once again, face-to-face next year. First and foremost, I need to thank our volunteer board of directors and supervisory committee for donating their time and talents in leading this wonderful financial institution. Second, I want to thank our management team and staff for all of your hard work this past year. Last but not least, I want to thank you, our membership, for trusting us with your financial needs. 2021 continued to be difficult on all of us. For the first time in our history, we could not find enough employees to keep all of our branches open. It was a difficult year to say the least, but we made it through. I am so proud to say that through all of it, TrueCore was a beacon of financial strength and security for our membership, our staff, and our community. Now that our community is beginning to reopen, let's look to the future. We are hopeful that 2022 will bring a well-deserved change, a change that allows our families to gather together once again, to share our joy and to celebrate our future, a change that enables our community to get back to normal. As for your credit union, change is also coming. You may know that we have expanded our charter to serve several neighboring communities. This expansion will enable us to serve new members who currently do not have a credit union relationship. This change will allow us to take financial services to Knox, Muskingum, Perry, and Fairfield counties. For some people, change can be scary and difficult, but I believe this kind of change, this expansion, is very important in continuing to build a solid foundation for our future. Speaking of success, have you stopped by the Pataskala branch? This state-of-the-art facility was the first step in our expansion plan. Let me reassure you that even though we are growing, we will strive to remain that same small-town credit union that you have all grown to love and trust. Change is coming for me as well, as I will be retiring next year. I am pleased to say that you will be in great hands with Jason Hall as he leads us into the future. Now let me tell you a little bit about Jason. He has worked at TrueCore for the last 15 years. He has a master's degree in business. He graduated from CUNA Business School, and he has achieved the Certified Chief Executive designation from Credit Union Executive Society. More importantly, he is a family man, grown and raised right here in Licking County. He has the heart for our members and the desire to make our community a better place. Rest assured, Jason will do a great job for our credit union. I want to take this time to thank you for making TrueCore a valuable part of our community. I appreciate your confidence and trust in allowing us to serve you and your financial needs. And of course, I look forward to serving you in 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay, for your report. Next, we go to the President's remarks, Mr. Jason Hall.
Good evening. I'm Jason Hall, President of TrueCore. Thank you for attending the 2022 annual meeting. I'd like to start off by thanking Jay and the TrueCore Board of Directors for placing their faith in me to lead TrueCore into the future. It's a great honor to be chosen to continue the traditions and successes of our credit union. Jay and I have worked closely together for nearly 15 years. I believe it's important to share that Jay and I share similar faith, values, and ethical standards. While the future holds many uncertainties, TrueCore will always remain true to our core values of integrity, innovation, community, and service. Our priorities will always remain focused around enhancing the financial being of our members and enriching our community. TrueCore will continue to be a leader through our giving and our service. Our dedication to the membership will always include caring member service and offering the products and services to fulfill your financial needs. COVID provided many unique challenges for us over the past 2 years. There is much optimism that 2022 will continue the return to normalcy. Your credit union will continue to be diligent in providing high-level service while protecting its members and staff. Thank you for your membership with TrueCore Federal Credit Union.
Thank you, Jason. Next, we have the Nomination Committee, Mr. Tom Lawyer.
Good evening. In the fall of last year, the Nomination Committee sought qualified candidates to serve on the volunteer board of directors of TrueCore Federal Credit Union. During that time, we received no new nominations. However, 3 directors chose to renew their term. The bylaws state that if the number of candidates, the board of directors, is the same as the number of open positions on the board, no election of membership is required. This is intended to prevent unnecessary expenditures. Therefore, no election will be held this year, and the following board members will make their win official by acclamation this evening: Emily Cook, Kimberly Irving, and Robert Fitzgerald. On behalf of the TrueCore Board of Directors, I'd like to thank you for being an active participant in your credit union future.
Thank you, Tom. Next, we go to old business. Is there any old business? Okay. Any new business? Being none, we're going to go on to the special awards. For the past decade, TrueCore has selected one member who deserves to be recognized for making a difference in our community. This year, TrueCore's Maxine Binckley Community Service Award goes to Chuck Moore. Chuck Moore has been the executive director of the Food Pantry Network of Licking County since June 2003. Over the past 18 years, the Food Pantry Network has grown from distributing 650,000 pounds of food each year to over 5.3 million pounds this past year. They are the main source of food for 45 different feeding programs throughout Licking County. The Food Pantry Network has seen an increase in programs being offered, including the Salvation Army Soup Kitchen, which is now 7 days a week, 7 fresh produce markets, and the partnership with the YMCA's Healthy Kid Backpack program. Over the past 18 years, Chuck has served on the Licking County Transit Subcommittee, the Leads Board, the Newark Rotary Board, the Newark Rotary Foundation Board, and as president of the club in 2017. He currently serves on the Canal Market District Board, the Licking County Chamber of Commerce Board, and the Licking County Job and Family Services Subcommittee. In honor of Chuck receiving this award, $500 has been given to the charity of his choice, which is no surprise, the Food Pantry Network. Thank you for your commitment to the community, and we're glad you're a member owner here at TrueCore. That being said, we are at the adjournment period. Do we have a motion to adjourn? Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second? All right, I have a second. All in favor? All right. That being said, we thank you for coming to the 2022 TrueCore Federal Credit Union Annual Meeting. We look forward to seeing you next year.